There's nothing to mention injury-wise. Deshaun, I think that was clarified. He came in to have his knee and his head checked. Everything checked out okay, and we went from there. Congratulations to our football team for the job they did. This was a knockdown, drag-out, NFC NFC East battle, and they're worth every dime watching them. So I mean, that was a heck of a game. So compliments also to the Giants. Coach Coughlin's got a heck of a football team, and listen, man, you have some water. Anyways, it was a good battle. Defensively, I thought we did a pretty good job stopping a. Thanks, appreciate it, Coach. We did a good job defensively. I thought Juan had a nice plan. The players executed well. Marty had a nice plan offensively, and Vince Young. To step in for the great Michael Vick, that's a tough thing to do, man, and especially against this football team. And he did it, and looked like the guys rallied around him and played well. I thought the offensive line and defensive line played well. Our offensive line had a huge challenge playing against one of the best defensive lines in the National Football League, and when it counted, we were able to put some things together and make a run. That last drive I thought was a good run, and then Bobby had a nice plan, special teams wise, and the guys executed well. Time's yours.
It looked like defensively you tried to really get up on the receivers and disrupt their timing. Is that an accurate read?
Juan mixed it up, and you got to do that with this group. Too explosive out there. So, and Eli is on fire right now. I mean, he's playing. He's a Pro Bowl caliber player, but that's the way he's playing right now, and it's he's playing outstanding football. So.
Vince Young struggled through the first half of the game. What made the difference, especially on that last drive?
Yeah, listen, I think it was just a matter of getting settled down and back into the swing. I mean, you're asking them to come in without having played against one of the best defenses in the National Football League, so it's fast, and it's a little different than the scout team. So you got to kind of get back in the swing. And I thought his timing got better as it went on. I just thought he kept firing, which you've got to do. And he had a couple turnovers there, but he came right back. He didn't flinch, and that's a seasoned veteran that he is, right? That's where the game experience comes in.
Andy, in this league, 18 plays, 80 yards, 8.5 minutes off the clock. That stuff doesn't happen. What is it? And converting 6 third downs.
Well, it's happened against us so a couple times. So we've had a couple long drives on us. So. We were able to flop that over and get one, which is important.
Talk about the resilience that the team showed, especially given fourth quarter, how it's gone over the early part of the season.
Listen, I thought the guys generated great energy, particularly in the fourth quarter. They're aware. I mean, they're aware that we haven't done very well in the fourth quarter. So they rallied it and stepped up, and when they needed to step up and played well, so my hat's off to my guys, man. I'm proud of them.
Are you inclined to stick with Mike? I mean, is his injury such that he might not be able to be back next week? Are you comfortable sticking with?
Well, listen, I'm gonna just take it day by day. But Mike's a good player. I'm very fortunate. I've got 3 good quarterbacks, so we're lucky that way. So we'll just see. We'll see how things go, and with Mike and. I'm not going to put him in a bad position, that's for sure, where he can't function.
What do you think about Vince doing what he did with that drive after basically not having played for a year?
Yeah, no, listen, I think that's a positive, and like I said, I think he kept firing as he went, and got better as he went, and he trusted his ability, and that's important to have that confidence to be able to do that.
How big was Bevin's play?
Well, listen, that was huge. So, a big play. You got to make those. I mean, somewhere you got to be able to do that, and they did. Cruz had the long run there after the catch, and Eli had a nice throw there. So we needed something to happen right there.
Andy, after Deshaun's taunting penalty, it looked like he looked for you on the sideline to talk with you. Then he went out and had that big punt return. What did he say about the penalty, and did he ask to be out on that next return?
No. No, I mean, I'm not. I had a little talk with him, just to make sure we were straight. And but he stepped back up and did a nice job,
What was the conversation like on the sidelines after the Giants had come back and tied it in the fourth
You know what?
quarter?
The guys were good. I mean, you saw the energy. You guys were watching the game. You saw the energy on the sideline. Nobody flattened out, and they kept their energy up and just kept saying, "Hey, let's make something happen. Let's make a play." So, a compliment for them.
Do you wonder why this energy and this resilience hasn't been there all season?
I mentioned that. I mean, you guys have been out of most of you have been out of practice, so you've seen the energy, and it's just a matter of transferring it into the game, and then if things don't necessarily go your way, then maintaining the energy level, and so that's what I think we did today. I mean, we had opportunities where we could have hung our head, and we didn't do that. We came back and fought, and I think that's important.
How about the defensive line play? Seems like whoever was getting rotated in was effective.
Yeah, they played well. D-line, we did it in shifts, and they played fast, very fast. So
Got a long way to go, but there's a huge difference between being 4-6 and 3-7, and now after all you've been through, you're only 2 games out of the place.
Yeah, I know. You know what? We heard all that before, and so we're just going to focus in and take it one game at a time. I mean, that's and whatever happens. But we're gonna concentrate on the next game, which is the Patriots, and that's where our focus will go after we enjoy the ride back.
What was Mike Carey's explanation to you on the offsetting penalties on the long play to Deshaun?
Well, that they offset. Now, I questioned that, but they offset. So.
And do you find Deshaun maddening?
When he's returning those long punts, I find him quite appealing. No, listen, I think you guys know that I enjoy the kid. He's got that youthful energy, and so I enjoy him. Try to be as honest with him as I can, and so that's how we go about business.
Two more guys. Andy, you went deep with the wide receivers, Steve Smith, Chad Hall. Can you talk about the country, Riley as well?
That was nice for Steve to get a touchdown. It was on it was a shorter route, but shallow cross route, and it was actually good to event some on that and delivering a ball where he could turn upfield and make the touchdown. So, and Steve was with the Giants, had great years with the Giants, and I know he has a lot of friends on the team. So there's nothing better from a player standpoint to be able to come back and do something like that, especially in a place where he had so much success.
6 third-down conversions on that go-ahead drive there. 5 different guys. Was that really Vince kind of I know one was on a run, but he was kind of finding different ways.
Yeah, whatever way he did it, it was good. So that is a positive, and he really when we needed to, he stepped up and made some nice plays.
Okay. Was Riley the first read on that touchdown?
Yes, he was. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.